Good morning. It's pretty cold. My shoes are wet and so my little toesies are chilled, but last night was my first night without the boys in like 4 weeks, which is super weird. But me and Quantum camped after like 23 or 4 miles, and so I've got like 21 or 2 today into Pearisburg. One really big climb a little bit later this morning, but I'm feeling good. I'm always pretty slow moving in the morning. It takes my body a little while to warm up, which I guess makes sense. All my joints and stuff are a little tight, but give me 30 minutes and I'll be rock and roll, ready to go. Sun's coming out though. Very pretty. Talk about a climb. Now I think it's just pretty much a ridge walk all the way into Pearisburg. So I'm gonna listen to some music and drive it on in. Little side trail to Angel Rest Rock. Oof. Okay, so get this. I was coming into this street right here, which is about a mile, 1.2 from where I'm getting picked up. And I was intercepted by the Angel Rest shuttle that's gonna be picking me up and taking me to Angel Rest tonight. And she was like, "Hey, Allie." I was like, "How did you know it was me?" She said, "I just figured I would yell your name, and if you turned around, then I would assume it was you." So anyway, she took my pack for this last mile, which is so nice. And she's gonna pick me up with Dairy Queen. I was like, what kind of service is this? I don't deserve this. So super psyched about that. And 20 minutes left on trail today, and then I am gonna be smashing a cheeseburger and taking a shower. 2 showers in 3 days, it's like almost unheard of. Makes being away from the boys a little bit easier. All right, I'm clean. I have done laundry, and now I am walking to the Food Lion. I think I'm gonna make like a salad. I don't know, fruit. I just feel like I need something fresh because I don't eat enough of that on the trail. That's pretty much all that's new right now. That's pretty much it. How you feeling?
Now that is some content. Feel good.
Yeah, I'll be with this kid for like a negligible amount of days because he walks absurd miles. Also, he has some really cool videos, really well edited. So I'll put that in the description box and you'll have to check them out. Good morning. It's 6:30. I could honestly zero today. I'm not going to. I didn't go to sleep until like 2:30 and it's now 6:30. And I have a big day, so I never sleep good in town.
You're not real well read on snails?
No. Good morning. Today is pretty cool, but I'm hoping that the climb warms me up. And it's gonna be a good day. We don't really have a distance in mind, just kind of winging it in true Allie fashion, and just good to be out here. All right, let's keep going. What's up, dude? I almost stepped on him. Started the morning with clean and dry socks, like not even a quarter of a mile in, traversing some logs, totally stepped in the water with my right foot. So it was nice while it lasted. Whew. Just finishing up a 1,800-foot climb, and I'm out of water, and I don't actually know if this next water source is gonna have any water in it or not. So, looks like I'm gonna be thirsty for a few miles. So, the water source I thought I was gonna have, I didn't have. So I had to go another 2.5 miles. Now I'm like by a river, so water for days, not a problem. But I stopped to filter water and now I'm chilled. So I'm trying to move quick, get my body temperature back up. Because I know if I put my hoodie on, I'll regret it in like 20 minutes. So be bold, start cold. Only 6.5 miles left to camp. And it will have been like a 24-mile day, so feeling pretty good about it. So, since I left the boys 3 days ago, I don't see very many people during the day when I hike, nor at camp when I get there. I'm wondering if it's just because as the further north you get, the less and less people make it and are still on trail, or if it's just because I'm like in between bubbles right now. But I'll be curious to know if there'll be anyone at the shelter tonight because yeah, it's been mostly just me and Quantum out here since I left Bland. But we shall see. So a lot of time when you walk through like a pasture like this, there's these wooden little gate things that you have to like maneuver around. And sometimes if your pack is too big, you get caught. But I think they're for like horses and cattle and stuff to not cross over from like pasture to pasture, property line to property line. But anyway, I always think it's funny trying to squeeze through them. I just came from way down there somewhere. Super cool. Only a mile from camp. Feeling good. Excited to eat. Oh, I just saw my first deer. Good morning. I woke up at 7:30, which is way later than I normally wake up. I think I needed it after not sleeping at all the night before. Another big day today, and I think we hit Dragon's Tooth today, so I'm psyched about that. I need to eat and get my life together and get out of here so that I can push the kind of miles that I would like to do. So I'm gonna do that. I ditched the milk because I think it was making me sick.
If you didn't love hiking, this would sure be a strange thing to do.
I mean, I know it's spring and things have been getting greener, but this is like the first moment I've looked out and been like, dang, it's all very green. So pretty, absolutely loving it. It's getting hot though. The shirt might have to come off today. I stopped, I rebraided my hair and took my shirt off. So maybe I will sweat less and also get rid of this sick farmer's tan I've got going. We just climbed like a 1,500-foot climb out of the Brush Mountain Wilderness. Stellar. It was great. How you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's great. Sun shining. Get rid of this sick watch tan line.
Dragon Tooth.
Yeah, Dragon's Tooth today. We're gonna hit 700 cheeseburgers. It's a good day.
Perfect day.
Snake. Nope rope. Almost stepped on him. Ooh. Homeboy was probably like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 feet long. I think he was just a rat snake, but he was just like laying across the trail straight, like straight chilling. and I like lifted my foot and I saw him move, and so I stopped, and I definitely scared him. He startled me, but then he just slithered on his way, and it was fine. Well, I'll be darned if it isn't 700 miles. So we just dropped our packs, and now we are taking the little blue blaze over to Dragon's Tooth, and then we're gonna give each other a big fat high five for 700 miles, Dragon's Tooth, and we're gonna haul rear 2 miles down the hill for celebratory. I'm crossing my fingers for cheeseburgers. That's the hope. Yep. I don't know that I can climb this and hold this phone, but we're gonna try our best. Can we do it all? Can we film and climb? We're gonna try our best. Angles for days. Influencer.
If you like fell and really hit your head hard, that'd be great content.
We'd for sure go viral.
Success is kind of boring.
Well, I made it to the top of Dragon's Tooth. I mean, does it get any more beautiful?
Friend of the hospital guys. He got back from the war.
Yeah.
Decided to hike off his demons.
Good morning from the same convenience store I left yesterday. We slept at Four Pines Hostel, and now we are eating biscuits and coffee, and then we're gonna hike either all the way into Daleville, cameo, all the way into Daleville, or just right outside and then go in the morning. So yeah, solid day. 7:49, back on trail. Earliest I've been on trail in a hot minute, and naturally starting with a climb. So I am particularly slow going up hills and pretty fast going down hills, so my pace ends up like averaging out throughout the day. But I pass like a little boy and a little girl with their parents on a day hike on my way up part of a hill, and there are 3 boys in front of me. And I come up behind a few paces later, and the boy's like, "Are you carrying the most stuff?" And the sad part is I'm not. Actually, my pack is probably one of the lightest I've ever won in this little Congo line, but I'm just that slow uphill. So got called out by like a 9-year-old in true 9-year-old fashion. So, but it's okay. Still gonna make it to Maine. Chilling on top of McAfee Knob. Cheers. McAfee Knob was super cool and beautiful, but the wind was next level and it was super cold. So I ate a granola bar, said a few words to the friends up on the top, and going to keep going.
Cards and ribbons everywhere.
I don't know. You definitely can't tell. Anyway, it's just started snowing. Like,
Christmas memories
just right here.
feel like snowflakes in the air.
We're gonna get copyrighted because that was so good. I am trekking my way down the last 9 miles into Daleville for what will be, I believe, my longest day at 25.7. But I just passed a gentleman who was on the trail just sitting with the splint on his leg. He had like used his tent poles and something else to make a splint, and he is pretty confident he broke his leg. really scary stuff, you know, like one misstep and your hike can be over, or at least postponed, or, you know, I don't know, have a wrinkle in time in it. You know, it's one thing to pull a hamstring or roll your ankle, but to step off some rocks the wrong way and break your leg, it's a whole nother thing, and it can happen to the best of us, and it can happen really quickly, and that's just really sobering. It's a sobering thought. It's so strange to me that I can be in the woods, right? And all of a sudden, just wait for this. Walking. I'm like in town, like highway, gas station, like Super 8, like I'm just like in town, just like that. So funny to me. We're hitching. So cold. To Kroger.
Lady is awesome. Got it.
If this isn't the look for me, then I don't even know what is. Good morning. Last night, me and Quantum got a room at the Super 8 in Daleville, showered, laundry, all the good things, ate food, feel great. Who knows what today holds? I need to pick up another round of antibiotics at Kroger and get back on trail. It probably won't be a big day. Like yesterday was 25.7 trail miles. Today won't probably be that big, maybe closer to 15. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to get hit by a car. But good morning. Same me, new look. I meant to mail this at home today, but I forgot it in the hotel room, so looks like we're keeping it. Back on.
That was quick.
Ow, trail.
It's like 10 yards.
Yeah, we immediately are climbing, and probably gonna do, I don't even know, 18 maybe, I don't. Listen, ask me when I get to the top of the climb how many miles I'm gonna do, and then I'll make a decision. So right now, I'm just trying to make it 10 paces out of Daleville. Northern Virginia section, let's go. Well, you know, this just means we're closer to the halfway point than we are far away. It's a wild and crazy time. So candidly, I didn't realize until I started climbing that I think my hamstring on my left leg is strained, which is the same leg I had my knee surgery and my knee pain. It's also the same leg that I sometimes experience like numbing on the outside of my foot. I'm totally fine. Like, it's not serious or anything, but it definitely is very uncomfortable to climb, which I have a lot of this morning. It's like every step feels kind of like my hamstring, like really close to my glute, is like trying to tighten up, like almost like it's gonna cramp, but every step. Very strange. Anyway, just thought I'd be real with you about what kind of ailments I'm having after pushing like several 23, 4, 5 mile days in a row. That's what I got going. But we will continue. View of Taylor Mountain, the overlook. I gotta be honest, I was really hoping I was gonna walk today up these hills and my pain would just like kind of work itself out, and it's not. But I have 4.5, maybe 5 miles to camp. Quantum is probably 1.5 miles ahead of me, and I'm probably walking like hardly over a mile per hour. So it's not feeling good. But not a trail under. So here's the reality, and please don't hear this as complaining, but yeah, got to 18.5, which is what we were planning on doing today, at 5:30, so I probably could have done more, but because I was not feeling great, I thought, we should stay. So we walked down like a quarter of a mile to the shelter, and there's a homeless slash dead slash, I don't know, there's a body wrapped in something, I'm assuming sleeping in the shelter. So we are not going to be staying there, nor is a group of like 7 people that are section hiking. So now we're on an old service road trying to find somewhere to pitch our tents, and we just don't really know yet. Psych. Way too cold, way too windy, and we still have sunlight, so we're just gonna send it until we find somewhere we can stealth camp. Why do I still have this hat on? Did I get sunburned today? Or is this from my stress?
You got some sun. I feel like I got some sun.
We're back in the Super 8, 2 doors down from the room we stayed in last night, because your girl had a miniature moment of panic. By miniature, I mean like an hour and a half of panic. And so the long story short is that where we were going to stay, there was like a homeless dead guy, maybe, I don't know. And then we got to the Gap and I had service, and I didn't want to push another like 5.2 miles night hike in below freezing weather with a bum hamstring. So I was like, oh, I think we can get back to town. And the girl that gave us a hitch yesterday gave me her card and was like, I'd love to hike with you guys. I don't think she knew we were through hiking. And so I don't know why I even mentioned this morning about why I don't know people give out cards, and then I almost threw it away, and then I didn't. Felt compelled to keep it. Crazy how the world works out, because when I needed someone to pick us up, I was like, I think I have that card. So I pulled this card out of a Ziploc baggie, called Claudine from the card, and legit, she drove almost an hour to come get us. But yeah, so the short version is I panicked, and now we're back in a hotel. All is right in the world. I just laugh every time I turn my camera on because I look ridiculous, and I never look the same. Like every time I pull it out,
It's a new look.
I have a new look. Okay, good morning. We are back on this patch where we were sitting yesterday, almost 12 hours later. And yeah, we made it into town, took a hitch from Claudine. I had a meltdown, ate some Mexican food, drank some wine, and now we're back. It's before 8, and we are going to do a big day. The hamstring's gonna try to hold me back, but it can't. We're living large. No pain, no main. As my dad would say, rub some dirt in it and keep on keeping on. So, good morning from the Blue Ridge Parkway. Whoops. Hello from Apple Orchard Mountain, with views that are better in person than they are on this camera right now. Got this, I don't even know what that is, tower back there. My hamstring is definitely still bothering me, but definitely better today than yesterday. And just hoping it is on the mend. We are now entering the Thunder Ridge Wilderness in the Jefferson National Forest. The infamous guillotine. Wild. Pretty neat. So Quantum and I are making dinner with our fire, and that's pretty much it. Nothing new. Nothing new. Good morning. We are starting our day. It's like 7:30. We have a shorter morning, but it's supposed to rain right around like 12:30, 1. So we're gonna try to put in about 11 miles before then. Fingers crossed. I have managed to poke a hole in my sleeping pad, or like the seal that I blow it up by is not tight because it's deflating in the middle of the night like 3 or 4 different times, and I wake up and re-blow it up and do that whole thing. So I need to figure that out because sleeping on cold hard ground is not fun.
James River, you got it. Not too bad, huh? Not too bad. It's pretty close to that.
He did it so bad that he said, watch it to see the good thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I thought it was infuriating. I thought it was bad. It's not well done. You need a really strong point.
Yeah.
So a bit of a change of scenery. I am drinking Starbucks in an outfitter with people who smell and look astronomically better than I do. And I got a new sleeping pad, so the world is good.
231?
229.
I am showered.
We should park there.
Park here.
I'm clean. He's showered. He's clean. Living the dream.
I think it's going to be harder. This is terrible, but.
So we are at a thrift store picking out wild shirts for hiking, because why not? I think this is the one. Hey Quana, what do we just do?
Hawaiian t-shirts.
Can I see yours?
Yes. I went with the 1980s color scheme.
Nice. Very cute.
The mall styrofoam cup. Never even does it justice.